Hello and welcome to pmplounge.com, and today we are going over a very important question: why projects fail. Now think about it. You are a project manager working on an awesome project. It's a really good project. It's very ambitious, and it is, let's say, your favorite project that you have worked on till date. It's very complex as well, and your career growth depends on that project. What if it fails? You know, the project, because of its complexity, it just failed. You may say that the project was extremely complex and that's why it failed, but then is that a reason enough? And is that a good reason for a PMP certified project manager to give about the failure of the project? Of course not, right? So, but still, I mean, the ground reality is that projects do fail. And this is the question we are tackling today: why projects fail. This video is based on the Pulse of the Profession report, 2017 report that came out of PMI, and they have surveyed a lot of organizations and they have asked this question: why projects fail. We have several other videos based on the Pulse of the Profession report. They're all very interesting videos. They all show you ground reality numbers on what's happening in the project management industry. So they will be linked in the description. Please go over them, and you will be able to have a lot more knowledge about what actually is happening in the world of project management. So let's get back. Let's try to understand why projects fail. And for this, we will go over the Pulse of the Profession report, 2017 report that came out of PMI. The headline was Success Rates Rise. We have a video on that as well, but we are not discussing that in this video. In this video, we are going over a very important question on why projects fail. So this is the page that we are concentrating on in this video. This was the question that came out for the survey of the projects started in your organization in the past 12 months that were deemed failures. What were the primary causes of those failures? And the correspondents were asked to select up to three answers. The first one, the majority, is change in organization's priorities. Now, that, my friend, has nothing to do with project management. That has nothing to do with the project manager, with the project team. What can the project team or the project manager do if midway in the project the organization's priorities have changed? So, of course, this is out of scope for a project manager, so to say, right? But most of the other reasons of project failures are pretty much in scope of project management. The second one, 39%, a close second, inaccurate requirements gathering. So requirements gathering was a failure. There were a lot of requirements that were missed. There were some requirements which were perceived to be true, but were not true actually. So inadequate requirements gathering is the biggest reason as far as project manager or project management practice is concerned of why projects fail, right? Change in project objectives midway through, the objectives of why you were doing the project got changed. Inadequate vision or goal for the project. Now, these three could be similar in nature, right? These three could go back to the requirements of the project. Why were we doing the project in the first place? Inadequate, poor communication. Now, communication management is an easy topic in PMP exam as well, and is typically considered a scoring topic actually, and is also considered easy. And in many projects, there is just no communication plan. While here we see 28% projects fail because of poor communication. Oh, sorry, that was 30% projects fail because of poor communication. That's a large amount, right? So communication is extremely important. You might have heard a lot of people say, a lot of project management gurus say that it is all about communication, and they are absolutely right, my friend. Poor change management, yep, leads to scope creep and other disasters. Inaccurate cost estimates, so budgeting is also absolutely important. Undefined opportunities and risks, we are coming to risk management here. Okay, inadequate sponsor support, all right. Inaccurate task time estimate, again related to time management. Resources dependencies, okay. Inadequate resource forecasting, again this is budgeting your resources, of course. Limited taxed resources, so you can see two or three reasons for project failures are pointing towards resource management. Inexperienced project manager. All right. So 20% projects fail because of inexperienced project manager. I'm pretty sure a project manager might have not answered this survey. Who would call themselves inexperienced, right? But again, on a serious note, of course, project manager is the captain of the ship. An inexperienced project manager might lead the ship to disaster, and of course, there are ways around it, right? You have to be experienced in terms of the kind of project, the size of project that you're handling. You have to be capable enough. Task dependency, team member procrastination. All right, so team members procrastinate, and that leads to project disaster as well, project failure. Okay, a good takeaway here. And there are other reasons at 11%. So, all right, so those were the top reasons of why projects fail in the industry. So these are ground reality numbers. Make sure your projects do not fall into any of these traps listed here, and of course, that will lead to better project management. So that's all we had with this video. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment, and check out the website pmplounge.com, wherein we have very helpful videos and articles that are going to help you through your PMP journey. And we also have videos like these, right, wherein we give you industry insights based on certain reports that come out. All right, thank you and have a nice day.